You're not taking this serious.
My thing is, do you know what I mean? Because who was I chatting to the other day, and they were saying, "Oh, you need to have backup plan," and it's like, I hear that, of course. However, you know what I mean, the biggest people in terms of, you know what I mean, wife, you know what I mean, pause. But the people who make it and they say, I didn't have
a
another
plan B.
plan.
Yeah.
That's all I want it to be. Do you know what I'm saying? That the focus and drive is I'm going to make it. So that's what, and I hear that because that was my, you know what I'm saying? That was my belief. It's like, that's how I'm looking at it. I'm not looking left, right. I'm going that way.
Yeah.
Nobody's stopping me. But the thing is, obviously, it's not in your control. However, I still think you should live like that. I think if that's what you want to do, you need to go
100.
do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
100%. You can't be you have to, but at the same time, yeah, you need to be prepared.
You can have a plan A, but you need to have a C then, I reckon. You don't need to have a B. A and B can be the same thing.
Yeah.
C,
Right.
you have something just in just in case. That's what it is.
That's what you need to
It
do.
might be a better saying. You need
Because do you know what I mean? This is my story based on the fact I didn't get injured. A lot of my knee.
Yeah.
Like I didn't get injured. Do you know what I mean? That's just how it went for me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some, do you know what I mean? Get injured, can't actually play football. Do you know what I'm saying? So I suppose you do maybe.
You need the both. You need the luck.
Yeah, you need a bit of luck.
Yeah, you need the
And
luck
do you
as
know what I
well.
mean? And-
But that's another thing you can't really acquaint either.
No.
I tore up my Achilles from 12.
Yeah, see?
Crazy.
I never got an injury.
You're lucky,
I
man.
never got injuries.
I did stupidness, man. I fell out a tree.
Like a few ankles, like I remember being out for ankle injury.
Yeah, but that's because it's impact injuries as well, isn't it?
Yeah, like and
So, man, I hit you and you've planted
yeah, you might
wrong.
roll it, or do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You've turned too quickly, or
Both of my injuries,
you know what
well,
I'm saying? I remember them time there, we're not playing on greatest pitches, but like, you know what I'm saying? The pitch weren't,
Yeah.
like, you hear me?
I had a
So-
South End tournament, planted left foot. Someone took me out straight, partially tore my Achilles. 12 years old.
So,
Big man, two big men carrying me off the pitch, and I'm in tears. I'm screaming, bro. Yeah. And then the second one I tore my cartilage in half, falling out of a tree, playing in Marsh Farm, bro. It's just playing runouts, playing runouts. If you know Farm well, Ventnor Gardens, if you know where that area is, bro. I grew up there. It's my nan's area, and then obviously I've not really.
I know farm. but
Yeah, I grew up there. So you know how things were back in the day? Everyone got on with each other. It wasn't really an issue those days. You could kind of just hop through them when it was like 2004 to 5-6 times. It wasn't too much of an issue when
Yeah,
you're young.
no, you're right.
But
That's
anyway,
when
I
I
was
was okay with no, I've always been okay, but
yeah.
yeah,
But as you get older, you go into the scene and you're not gonna pass in certain areas and whatnot. But it doesn't really matter. But I was saying, in front of my nan's house is a massive green, and there was like 6 or 7 trees, and that was home base for runouts. Yeah, and I was one of the people to get you in at the time. But I thought I was smart. I said, I'll hide in the trees, and this man won't be able to see me, and I'll hop down in these man and just kind of got you out and that. But I saw one man coming across one of the pathways, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna hop out. Misjudged the fall. I landed, and my left knee buckled all the way underneath me, and my right leg was out straight like that. So it took all the impact. I was mashed up. Yeah, kept running like, yeah, I'll just catch up with this man, get him out. Got him out, and then I just hit the floor. Like my leg gave way, knee just come off, and my Uncle Phil picked me up, because he was watching me from Nan's house. He saw it happen and everything. He said, nah, the way that you hit the ground, man, I was smoking. That's what he was sitting out the front. He said, the way that you hit the ground, I knew something was going to happen and you weren't going to last more. Went to the hospital, and there's this big split off the side of my cartilage. Yeah, they just come apart just like that. From the impact of it bending back, it just split. Boom. And then it was right.
Did you walk?
Not really. I was mashed up for at least, I couldn't walk for 4 weeks. And then there was the Queen's Silver Jubilee coming. I remember that's the year it was. Whatever that Queen's Silver Jubilee was.
I can't tell you.
Yeah,
but,
whatever that was.
I know certain things happen in a
that
particular year.
So
and you're like, I can't
football
forget because of that year.
Yeah,
You know
so
what
I had a football tournament. It was an intercoms football tournament, and whoever won it and that got like some nice stuff because it was a Silver Jubilee and blah blah. 6 weeks, 4 weeks, I'm injured, still can't walk. I got 2 weeks to go to get that. I thought, yeah, my dome's dead. My tutor's dead. No man can't play without me. I need to play for this thing. Stupid. My mum said, you're not playing no football. No, you're not doing nothing. She took my boots away from me and everything. She forgot my AstroTurfs. took the AstroTurfs, went to school, put my strapping on, put the tubing on, wrapped the knee down.
Sorry, when I think about AstroTurfs, I think about certain man with AstroTurfs for jeans, and that just makes me
The
die.
non-uniform days, isn't it?
The man are wearing AstroTurfs
Turfs with
for
the jeans.
jeans. If you wear AstroTurf for jeans, I'm sorry.
You had
That's
to-
mental.
You know you were getting bullied, fam. I'm sorry.
Mental.
That was a character building
AstroTurfs for
moment.
jeans. Yeah, sorry, that was funny.
So
Yeah.
I've gone and played. I think it was semi-finals. I got through first 2 rounds calm. Knee was keeping up. I tightened it down so all the swelling's down. And then I took a wrong plant in the semi-finals and my knees giving way. The teachers have had to call my parents, innit? Mum Fabian's fallen knees done in. Why is he playing football? I told you. I think it was 6 months after that.
Yeah.
6 months I was out for. And it was never the same again. Never the same again, man. And then I think it took 2 years for it to completely fully heal.
Yeah.
And then I come back playing football for like St. Joe's, and then I was cold. I was ridiculous. I had time just to. My right foot was a joke because that's why I became both footed. My left leg was so mashed up that my right foot took over.
That's why certain times an injury is a blessing.
Yeah, it was. And I'm still both footed to this day. Everyone, like, if you chat to man, like, Fabian's both footed, I can ping ball either side because my left leg had no strength in this leg
Yeah, so you
whatsoever.
had to
I
work
had
on
to use it.
You had to use it, and then, do you know what I mean? You
And
gain
that's how I got
confidence.
into Luton because they saw that I was left footed predominantly, but both footed, and they liked it. And I was in performance. I did like a couple of weeks in excellence, but then I didn't get no scholar and things like that. Got in too late, I reckon. I think year 9 I got in. So that's everyone's already had like 6-7 years on me to see what type of players they've been in the system and da, da, da. But I knew it was never really the dream for me to say that I'm gonna go and solely do this. I just loved playing football. That's what it was for me.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you.
I'm a basketball man, you know, when it really comes to it.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird.
See, growing up, we played a lot of basketball, you know.
I loved it. My
A
dad
lot
went
of
Canada,
basketball.
innit? He went Canada when I was 6, 7, disappeared off there and brought me back Raptors jerseys, and he was a Toronto Raptors fan hard. Vince Carter, if you know basketball, this man he was a ridiculous athlete, bruv. Jump out the gym, jumping over.
Who do you play for?
It's Raptors. He played for everyone. Played for the Raptors, played for the Nets. He played for Atlanta Hawks because he ended up being one of the oldest players to play in the NBA
No,
times.
I remember, like, Allen Iverson.
Oh, you're an AI fan. Yeah, AI was my guy because obviously
He was a kid. Oh,
we're the same height, bro. Everyone had thought they.
small and
Everyone thought they
What?
could beat Allen, innit? Like it was, if the man's 6 foot with the braids, the tattoos.
Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, bro, it was the thing. I remember that was yesterday. A basketball. If I grew,
Pause. Yeah.
bro, I'm not even gonna say pause. If I grew in height,
Yeah.
oh, bro, I wish I would have been up from 5 a.m., 4 a.m. just playing my heart out, bro. Because when I found basketball when I was kind of injured times and I knew I could just shoot still, I didn't really need the leg. But I thought this sport's more for me. Indoors, predominantly black. That's what it was. I saw bare black man in the NBA, and I thought this is my representation. And I'm
See,
looking
that's the thing as well.
in America. It's different for them man out there.
That's the thing. Growing up, like you say, you're only a few years younger than me, innit? So, yeah, I mean, you remember, innit? But, like, yeah, it was just pure black people. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what we see. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I can do that.
Yeah,
And like you said, if man's got a liking to the sport anyway, you know what I'm saying?
it just takes you in it. You just
takes
want to
and
do
it's
that.
Like, I can do that. Do you know what I mean? Because you was just seeing it. But, like, yeah, it's mad. Whereas the football, like, even though you saw certain, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, basketball, I get where you know what I mean? The passion.
Passion because the representation's big.
You know what I mean? Even down to the fashion. Like, do you know what I mean? Certain
Yeah, it's
trainers
all
I used
about
to-
us.
I used to wear.
We
do you know what I mean?
pushed the whatever the NBA was following was purely pushed by the black community. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
Academics and things like that and all that. I remember, like, do you know what I mean? Watching, like I said, Allen Iverson. Do you know
Bro,
what I
he
mean?
changed it. If you, I know basketball
even
like
the
down to
tattoo
the T.
thing.
He was so many fines for that.
Yeah.
Ridiculous amount of fines.
Like, he
week
was
in,
one of the
week out.
first ones to
He
be-
was the first one to
Do you know
really
what I mean?
start doing it.
To really break that
Yeah,
mold.
the mold.
Of,
He was
what?
the
What's
mold
wrong with
to
having
break.
tattoos?
What's wrong with the braids?
Do you know what I mean? What's wrong with moving like I'm from that? Because I am from that. If I'm Philly, man's from Philly, bro.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, you check your history. Philly's a bad boy area.
Yeah, it is. It's the
Get
city
me?
of
So
love,
he's
but-
just from that, and I'm good at
everyone-
basketball.
And the Philly
What's the
man
problem?
appreciated it.
Yeah.
But they just couldn't see it as like a city, not city, a countrywide thing. They couldn't,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
couldn't fit in.
Yeah.
And we had the
But
same
his
thing in
influence,
football.
and
though.
certain man, do you know what I mean, had mad influence. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm sure there's Do you know what I mean? A lot of people hit me big up tomorrow. Like, do you know what I mean? A lot of people I probably had the influence on. Do you know what I'm saying? In one way, shape, or form. I did. I was like, oh, I remember you done that. Like, I know. Do you know what I mean?
I was
But
about to say we had the same thing in football, man. When we saw the likes of when I saw the likes of Jermaine Defoe finally get into the England team. Do you remember? I think
Niall Ranger, big up Niall Ranger.
Bruv, Niall was cold.
Niall Ranger, I can't lie. Big up Niall Ranger. God, do you know what I mean? Growing up, yeah, man, you see, this is what I mean. I used to think, yeah, like you can be from it and play
make
football.
it, yeah, and make it.
And make it. Like, I see you playing in the Prem.
Yeah.
Playing in the Prem against Arsenal and that, like, do you know what I'm saying?
It's
with,
like, who
with
else?
Nobby Solano and
Who else did make
Bear
it?
Man, like
Sinead, innit? Sinead Mead as well.
Big up Meady.
Sinead made it as well.
me and
bro.
Meady grew. Do you know what I'm saying? Pause. Get me as kids, man.
Bruv, Sinead,
Yeah.
during COVID or just after COVID, Laurel.
Like his grandma was my childminder and
Is it?
yeah.
Oh, bro, big up Laurel though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna shout him up quick, bro. He was paying for a lot of man to be able to just come and just kick a ball in Tesco's up Tesco's ways, isn't it? And a lot of the professional man were coming back down, and Sinead used to come down there weekly as well, bro. It was cold times. It was cold just after COVID.
He's a baller, man. I seen Watchman play Champions League.
Yeah, that's what everyone remembers him, innit? Because he made the Champions League. That's what
Like,
it was.
I made my day, but you played Champions League. Like, that's levels. Do you hear me? That's levels. Man can't take that away from me.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Under Wenger as well.
yeah, it wasn't it.
Like, what? Arsenal's greatest ever manager. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, are you mad? Wenger.
fucking
Like,
ridiculous.
Wenger gave you a debut in a Champions League. That's how, do you know what I'm saying?
No man can say nothing to you.
Yeah, like, there's levels. You know what I'm saying? So I reached my height. But, do you know what I mean? You actually can say Wenger gave me a
chance.
chance. He believed in me.
Yeah.
Like, big up Mick Harford. He was the one who gave me my debut.
Okay.
Mick Harford, do you know what I mean? Luton legend. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people who support Luton love Mick Harford.
Right.
But yeah, man played Champions League. Crazy. It's hard.
I can imagine that, bro, man. Stepping out in the Champions League.
Dun, dun, dun. What?
Luton, man.
Like, I'm from Luton. I'm here in Champions League.
I'm thinking, is
So,
there anybody else
like-
probably from Luton that's actually made it to that level to be able to play in Champions League? Is he the only man? Born and bred out of
Because
Luton?
even the old school, man, you can say, big up Ricky Hill and, do you know what I mean? And Mitchell Thomas. Mitchell Thomas tried to do me as an agent as well. He played for Tottenham and that. Can they say they played Champions League?
No. Man played
don't
in the
know.
Europa, maybe. Intertoto Cup. That's what it was back in them days.
like, can you say you come out the Champions League music on ITV? That's a different thing. To get me, like, from the ends, and what? You went to one of the Luton schools.
That's ridiculous, man.
You went Meady went hella hard. Like, what? I'm on Champions League music. I was told I weren't gonna make it in school, let alone. Do you know what I'm saying?
Let alone,
let alone I've made it.
Yeah.
The point where people
teachers
can,
love telling us that one.
do you know what I'm saying?
Teachers love telling us that
And
one.
now I'm in Champions League. Yeah, man. Get me? You can tell your grandchildren that you can. Yeah, that's a big thing,
Full
man.
circle, man.
I respect
Full
it
circle.
still, so yeah, man. It's just yeah. It's just that's what I mean. It's just about elevating. It's about elevating. I just hope do you know what I mean? We strive on for more, man.
We'll be
That's all
good,
we can
man.
do,
We'll be good, man. We made it out the other side. Unfortunately, like for a lot of other people, we didn't really get the opportunity to do what other things. Football broke them to a state of where they couldn't get back on the path.
Rest in peace, George Baldock. Now, I'm saying this live and there because he's my age. He played for Sheffield United.
I thought he
died
played for
last-
Spurs for some reason, man.
died last year. I don't know if he left or, but he my right hand man, like, get me, my brethren. He's played with him at MK Dons.
Is it?
That's how he knows him. Like, yeah, like from kid. I remember mentioning him from kid, but yeah, I don't know how he died. I don't want to put things out there. but-
Mm.
do you know what I mean? He died last year. Yeah, man. Like, some people, do you know what I mean? And I play for Sheffield United. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not easy. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going on. I don't know. It's not easy, man. No,
Yeah,
people
man.
make it, and that's what I'm saying. And that's like, man might look at it like, oh, I did. Like, my mum used to say to me, "I'm glad you didn't make it as a footballer."
Why?
My mum used to say that. Like, if I asked her, if I rang her now, she would say, yeah, she was own that and say, I just think, do you know what I mean? I don't. Do you know what I mean? She just thinks it's too fairy tale, innit?
But it's
You
not.
know old school,
It's still
like-
in front of you.
But no, not fairy tale. But she just thinks, like
One in a
celebrities,
million, innit?
Like celebrities, and do you know what I mean? And that
Yeah, yeah.
audience.
It
and who
turns you
can-
into the wrong type of
yeah,
people.
like do you know what I mean? Like we don't want to go too deep into it, but you know what I'm trying to say,
Mm.
innit? And yeah. So I just, yeah, man.
So you understand
mate.
that he's done it. It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, now, do you know what I mean? The age I'm at now, do you know what I mean? There's no regrets. Do you know what I mean? I do,
That's what's important.
yeah, man.
What you said there, that's the most
Don't-
important.
Don't get me wrong, of course I wish, do you know what I mean? We never run down gal. Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying this.
opportunities, but it's
I can't
not
believe,
there
but,
no more.
But you know what I'm saying?
It's not there no
But-
more. It
but
was
at
the
the same
time.
time-
It was at the time.
at
It's
the
the
time-
truth. You're just telling your truth
I'm
at the
telling
time.
my truth. Yeah, I mean, the maggots are kicking in, but do you know what I'm saying? I'm telling my truth.
That's why I
Truth.
don't drink no more, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, it's crazy.
Nah, bro. We should wrap this one up, though, bro. We've been talking for a while.
Mm.
And it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been nice to hear the story as well, man. Now I really know.
Yeah. That's that, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? I went from there. Obviously, I got a daughter. Big up my daughter, Nicole, Tiana. Love you both. Do you know what I mean? Tiana Rose. Do you know what I mean? I had a kid at 18. So that's what I mean. I didn't make it a pro, but I had a daughter the same year.
So you needed to grind regardless.
You get me? So from there, do you get me? I ain't got time to dwell on
Yeah.
that.
And
you
that,
know what I'm saying?
bro, that's another thing that allows you to. So when you have the kids early, their dream becomes more important than yours.
Yeah, and that's all it was. I swear to God, like when people say, "Oh, like you know, yeah," I had to forget about football. Like unless you're financially,
Yeah.
What,
Unless the
me?
football was doing it financially.
yeah,
Yeah.
financially, what comes first? Like, do you know what I mean? I've got kids to survive, so I'm worried about that, and that's what I mean. So that took away. I ain't got time to dwell on. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. you know what I'm saying? Man, just gotta
Yeah.
keep it moving. So, yeah, man. Yeah, that's pretty much how the football.
But you came out the other side. That's what's the most important, man.
1,000%. Of course,
You're here.
of course it is. 1,000%. Do you know what I mean? 2025. Do you know what I mean? God willing. Do you know what I mean? Striving to better. And you know what I mean? Who knows? Like I said, big up Molly, because yeah, man can find another
Pathway.
niche
Yeah.
Of
Brother, the CMOS.
what can bring in financial. Do
You
know what I'm
never
saying?
know, bro. I'll tell you, we're getting the links. We'll sort it out.
Give me-
Try and sort it out.
So no, I appreciate you can giving me the platform to. You know
To
what I
talk,
mean?
man, at any time.
Talk,
Come through. I need to see your brother as well.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Big up C. Love you, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just to, I mean.
This is like a therapeutic thing for me, innit?
Bro. It's reason.
As much as yours, your football, this is kind of mine now. I enjoy recording, I enjoy editing. It's just getting part of my life now. As much as it's not blowing right now, I couldn't really care because I'm
No,
enjoying
because
it.
like
I'm
say,
enjoying
do
it,
you know what I
man.
mean? You have it documented like that much document. You mean you have it documented?
You'll be there soon.
Do you know what I
If you
mean?
want to go back and watch it in a few years.
Because I'm not even like on a day to day. I'm not like people. So I'll post up. I'm not one of them people. And sometimes I wish I was. In the sense of you have to document
I wasn't.
certain things.
You're right. You're exactly what you just said is exactly how I was until I started doing this. I'm not a social media head at all.
Yeah.
I'm not really one for be documenting my life 24/7. So me coming and started doing this is a bit random. People are like, who's this guy? Like even people know me, but
Yeah.
like Fabian's not the person to be doing social media
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff like
not
that.
his
It's not
role,
really it. So
but-
now people are seeing it. They're like, raw, okay. He's actually doing it. I'm like, yeah. Like, if you want to post it, like, share, do it. Don't. It doesn't affect me because I'm not staring at the numbers.
Yeah.
It's not the thing for me. As I
Brother,
said,
it's not like obviously numbers look good like in the world we're living in, but you might like you'd rather 10 people watch your show
yeah, that
10
actually
people-
want to watch it.
and actually, do you know what I mean, understand it and take something from it. Do you know what I mean? And then later on, who knows where they're gonna be when they
Yeah.
say they watched your podcast.
Oh, it's
You
exactly
see what I'm saying?
that. It's exactly
That's
that.
all it takes is where they're going to be. They might be somewhere in 2 years and go, I watched that podcast. You're still doing your thing, and guess what? Guess what happens? Do you see what I'm saying? That's the way I've seen it. Do you know what I mean? I've been through enough
Bro,
to know.
a couple of my brethren that I didn't
Sorry.
even know watched the podcast told me the second episode I spoke about getting dual citizenship. Man hit me up like, right, I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know I could do it. Like
Yeah.
I thought if my mum was born here, it was never a thing for me. But you got grandparents that are born, so you can still get that. That's what I wanted. That's all I needed is something to be helping out someone randomly to feel like, yeah, you can get these things. I just wanted to make it aware because things are happening in England that we might not be here like for too much longer. They might not want us here. You might want an escape. You want to be able to get somewhere
God knows
else.
what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I said, I mentioned that George Bulldog, but it's like, yeah, like you don't know. Like I would never thought
One day
you would die.
One day you're here, one day you're not.
So at least you have something you can, your kids, you know what I mean? You played football, you know what I mean? There's going to be, but at least, you know what I mean? I might pass away. God forbid, you know what I mean? At least I know I've got something.
And you need to do whatever you want to do now. Don't start
You know what I mean?
waiting.
Yeah.
As
I
like
put
you
up
said
the
earlier.
right energy. This is the energy
If you want to
that I'm
go
on.
back home, go back home. See your
Yeah.
family. You know what I mean? If you've got things to sort out with your parents, sort them out. Because Lord knows, I know that side of it.
You started it, you said, you get me? Rest in peace, Tony. Rest in peace, your dad.
If you don't talk to these people, then some might not get that opportunity to talk to them. You know what I mean? So,
So man, yeah, man. Big up, man. Every
Right,
time,
man, but
Fabian.
I appreciate
Uncommon
you coming
Sense
through, man.
Podcast.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe.
All of that good stuff. Get me? Yeah, man. Just make sure you tune in.
Yeah, it'll be one of many. Hopefully, we have another
No,
appearance.
we definitely chop it up. This one was, yeah, man. I'll definitely forward again.
Thank you.
I just wanted to, I suppose, get that segment out, and yeah, man. Next time we touch on certain.
Yeah, it'll be whatever's going on a weekly
Yeah,
basis,
on a
man.
weekly basis. I don't mind, but yeah, big up Fabian every time. Yeah, big up Uncommon Sense Podcast. Big up Mumsy.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
up D.
Yeah,
'Cause
big up Mumsy.
this
I
is the
mean,
link.
yeah,
This
that's
is the
how
glue.
she brought the link.
She's standing in between
Yeah,
us right
big
now,
up
so they're
Pops.
holding on either hand. Talk to each other.
Big up Pops. Big up, yeah.
I ain't seen your dad in a minute, man.
Hey, yeah.
Nah, it's a minute. Like, it's always passing at some event that you don't necessarily have time to chat. Like
Yeah,
a funeral,
yeah.
or it's like a christening a few years ago or something like that. But I haven't spoken to your dad in years. So
No, I'll shout him.
I need to talk.
I knew he'll probably be gassed. Like, swear down. Or, yeah, I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
See what I mean? So, no, pick up you, man. Come on, man.
All right, man. But
All right. What's his number nose? I'm out.